They Stood Up is the name of a documentary about the Pendleton Two. Two men were caught up in the 1985 prisoner rebellion against white supremacist guard brutality, they said, at Pendleton Correctional Facility. John Cole and Christopher Trotter remain incarcerated today for their role in that rebellion. Some say wrongfully so. Joining with more on this documentary and the efforts to free these two men is the King Trill, the director of Focus Initiatives Limited, a prison reentry program, and he is the director of this particular film. Good to have you here today. Yeah, let's talk first of all. Let's start with the documentary itself and the Pendleton Two. Okay. Start with what happened, in your opinion, to them.
What happened to me, from what I seen and all the information I gathered, they were close to being released, and they were placed in impossible circumstances that they felt that they had to respond to because of a group of guards who were actually proven to be a part of a white supremacist group. And they attacked different people of color. And during one of these very, very brutal assaults, which is all documented in the documentary, they responded. First, they responded by trying to talk to the officers and the people in charge, but it didn't go anywhere. Then they tried to use force against them. They responded, and they tried to stand up and make everyone aware of the brutality that was going on.
Then there was hours-long, basically, standoff inside the prison. Is that how you describe that?
Yes. It was a 15-hour standoff, I guess you would say. But during that process, they were negotiating with the administrators at the time, and they were trying to get them to make certain concessions when it came to stopping the brutality on minorities. That's the only thing they asked for. They didn't ask for a helicopter. They didn't ask to escape. They said, we want these things, the way that people are being treated here, to come to an end, and we want the people aware.
They then get charged with extreme punishment. We're talking about solitary confinement. What did you find out about the amount of years they got, and then how long they have been or were in solitary confinement?
Such a great question. These guys were supposed to be getting released within 2 years and 3-4 months, you know, these two men. And they saw this brother getting beaten brutally, and they interjected, and for that, they got an additional, with both of them, over 200 years. Yes, 200 years additionally added to their sentence, and not one officer was killed. Not one officer was extremely, extremely injured, you know? So I don't understand how Derek Chauvin can get 22.5 years for murder, and these guys get over 200 for defending themselves. Yeah. I think the case needs to be reviewed.
There's so many things I want to ask you, and I only have about a minute left. I want to learn a little bit about their condition now. How old are they? A lot of times men get compassionate release later on in their life. Tell me a little bit about how they're doing.
They're not doing so well. John Cole actually is in the infirmary right now because he has COVID along with his other health conditions. And we're very worried at this time about the decline of both of their healths, you know, and they've done too much. These guys deserve some type of dignity, some type of level of respect, and they should be allowed to come home in their golden years and spend time with people who are waiting for them, still love them to this day, and are praying every day that they'll return to their lives.
How can people watch this documentary and then maybe support, or just to be able to be educated to learn what really happened? Okay, well, first you can go to idocwatch.org, and we have all the information there on the website, so please look it up. And also, we are premiering the documentary at Brookside Community Church, you know, on the east side right off of 10th Street. And that's going to be Saturday night, Saturday evening, 5 to 7. So please, I'm encouraging the whole community to come out, because it's time for us to be more aware of what happens with the people that we care for who are behind bars. Thank you for sharing, and I want to watch it, and I want to learn more. I want to be educated on everything, and we'll look forward to seeing what happens in the future.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for this.
You're welcome. Appreciate it. For more information on the documentary and the premiere and this panel discussion, you'll be able to talk and hear Saturday, fox59.com/link.